How does payroll
Get
feel with
out! Yes, you may. We're having rice and beans. Gonna tomato sauce. Hmm. Neat. I know he does.
This is a list of every secret illegal building technique that you can use in your builds to make them better. For example, did you know that you can connect a bunch of 1x2 plates and end up with this impossible looking optical illusion? But this is just one of many secret methods to build Lego that I will show you today. And if I don't succeed in showing them all in under 10 minutes, the secret Lego police send me to Lego jail. Forever. Now for some very illegal tech. For example, take a plastic bag, cut it, put a fish in, drip some water inside, and bro looks like he bought ingredients for sushi. Place it on top of Lego plates, and now it looks like water, and also works great as windows for a house. You can take this Lego plant piece, cut off the leaves, and use them as reeds for a lakeside build. You can drill a hole in a minifigure and make it look like a death scene with swords. This is a glass piece, and this is a broken glass piece, and now you can put it in a robbery scene. Why did you break the glass when the door was open? And if you're broke and you don't have doors for your sets, just use duct tape and a plate. Did you know that a basic LED is just the right size to fit into Lego helmets? So you can make some cool looking figures with glowing eyes like this. If you have a bunch of chrome stickers, another very illegal thing to do is fully cover a car with them. So I took a Ferrari, and after several minutes of sticking, it's all shiny now. And for funsies, you can use a berry as a custom hairpiece. Very illegal. Another illegal thing you can do is not fully connect parts. So if you stack a bunch of 1x2 plates one onto another, you can create a rainbow. A flimsy rainbow. Or by taking gray color pieces, you can create an arch entrance for the train tunnel. And the tunnel itself can be done by combining plates and cylinder studs. If you take these parts and just keep stacking them, you will eventually create a donut. And it's quite satisfying, but it's more fragile than a granola bar. And if you only take half of it, then it looks like it's going in and out the table, just like a worm. And now it's a dune worm that will eat all unsuspecting minifigs. Lego is one of the biggest tire makers in the world. But did you know that you can also use the same Lego tires in the most illegal ways? Like taking these tiny rubber wheels and putting them on this rod, you can build a barbell for homie to pump up. Take this chunky tire, invert it, and bam! You made a huge cauldron or a hot tub in different colored studs. Tires can be useful for rounded builds like this massive water tower for a micro town. And since the tire's made out of rubber, it works perfectly fine as handles for nunchucks. Now that I already showed you a bunch of illegal techniques, let's have a quick round of actually using them in different builds, like using plates and studs to create bendable walls or waves for surfing like I did here. Looks cool as heck. Placing two window pieces next to each other creates a space big enough to fit a minifig inside. So I created this frozen caveman exhibit in the museum. By stacking ice cream pieces, we just made a cool looking smoke effect for missiles. If you stuff window pieces with transparent slopes, you will create custom stained glass. And it fits perfectly for churches or any other old school buildings. And for the same church, burnt weenies used to make an arch entrance. This is an ordinary Lego alligator, but if you chop off its tail and dunk it into a bucket piece, you get yourself a plant. If you take a bunch of grape pieces and these stems from carrots, you can build a cozy flower bed. By combining these clips with tiles, you can create minimalistic looking furniture like this sofa, and the tile looks like an additional pillow. And at the same time, this building technique is great for creating concrete looking skate park ledges. Now bro can collect infinite points for balancing. Cup piece plus clip piece equals illegal lamp. Tile plus not fully connected tile on top creates a stapler. And bucket handles can work as legs for chairs or even act like drawers. Very creative for office builds. Here's an illegal piano. The black keys are antenna pieces that shouldn't be there. And this piano plays only pirated music. Speaking of antenna pieces, here's a micro-scale AT-AT from Star Wars. Antenna pieces work as articulating legs, and its head is built from a skate piece. Combining a hot dog piece with a bar holder with clip, you can build the partition wall like in those fancy VIP red carpet scenes.
Stop! You violated the law.
And now, a mini lobster. I built it from tiles and minifig arm pieces, and it will haunt you for the rest of your life. Next, I built these 3 long walls out of ordinary bricks, but if you carefully join them all into one singular build, you get this sick-looking triangle. And this is one of the illegal techniques called brick bending. Here are a few more examples. Since I had a bunch of macaroni bricks, I stacked them into this beautiful kinetic sculpture. But the best part of it is that it moves in a very satisfying way. Very relaxing. And finally, by taking colored plates and building them in this specific manner, you can make an absolutely hypnotizing build like this. How the heck does it bend after such a sturdy build? Straight magic, I tell ya. Another secret building technique is stacking plates in between other plates, and it's illegal because when you do too much stacks, the pieces start to bend. But here's what you can build out of them. You can use simple plates as tombstones for a graveyard. Look, bro is mourning his hopes and dreams there. By using this technique, I built this awesome looking gazebo, and for a bonus, you get studs on the sides for vines to place. This also works if you need sideways real estate to create a rock climbing area for the climbing activities. Guy is trying to get back into shape? Maybe next time. You can take these plates with a grill, place them on the side, and you just got yourself a cage to contain the most vicious creatures. And by taking these plates and shoving them into this curved plate, we get these sick-looking death stairs for those ultra-expensive and minimalistic loft house builds. Just make sure not to fall off the side. Another forbidden thing you can do is to order a bunch of knockoff Lego, and I spent almost $100 on it. So let's unpack all the packages and see if it was worth it. I bought these knockoff minifigures that surprisingly have a lot of details like pouches, holsters, torso moves, tactical helmet, highly detailed weapons, and look at this sick ghillie suit. Based. The hood takes off, and if you put it in some natural environment, I can't find him anymore. Next, we got these bootleg weapons. We got here like pistols, a rocket launcher, rifles, submachine guns, bolt-action rifles with scopes, automatic shotguns, an M2 machine gun with that stand that moves in all sides, ammo box, and working top cover, and the freaking minigun that actually has a rotating barrel. Also in the package came some knockoff minifig parts for arms, and they are very weird. You can choose between these long, noodly arms for some goofy moments, or making natural waves, these short ones that look like T-Rex hands, and double hands so that bro can hold 4 weapons at once. And lastly, we got our super articulating knockoff minifig. It can move in all directions, its hand can move, its legs can bend, and it can stretch and breakdance. And now I'm building a super tiny Lego city called Micropolis, filled with more than 100 micro-scale versions of real-life objects. And at the end, I will simulate huge natural disasters on it to see if it'll survive. So get ready to hurt your fingers, starting with... When you're building so tiny, even the lighter can seem like a big threat. So to protect this city, we need to build some institutions, starting from the fire station that has these tall windows and a pole for the fire guard to slide from. I even built a fire truck with the ladder that can move and a helicopter that can actually fly. Wow, that's like 1,000 IQ build. I also built these firefighters using 3 plates and a silver stud as a helmet. Wait, how will they slide down the pole if they don't have hands? OMG, a man has fallen off and can't get up!
Build the hospital and off to the rescue.
Phew, don't worry, he's fine. Next, let's build a police station out of blue plates and some clear cheese slopes for windows, and black rounded studs for the first floor,